we have a lot about to happen in the markets, primarily because of the incredible Fed interest rate announcement that we have to go through tomorrow. And I'm thinking it's going to be pretty amazing to see that happen, because it probably is the most important Fed announcement maybe in the past decade or more, since they're going to raise the interest rate by, I mean, at least 50 basis points, if not 3/4 of a point. And then we're going to have insane volatility in the market. So that's going to mean that we're going to see just probably a week or more of really high volatility with a lot of really good, beautiful indications that the market's going to give. So I'm looking forward to that. And I hope those of you that are either in our subscriptions or anything, even if you're not, I hope you can participate on some level and take advantage of just these wonderful opportunities that the market provides when these events happen, like just pretty much any Fed interest rate announcement. But this one in particular has a really large probability of producing insane market volatility. Last time I was with you, I had given out this complex looking forecast where on Tuesday, we said on Tuesday, 426, which was the day before the 3 days I told you various prices would happen last time I was in this meeting. It was a 3-step forecast. The S&P should advance to 42.58 to 60 on 427 to 428. Here they are on 428 doing that. Then decline to 41.90 to 88 on 428. Here they are declining to 41.88. For 90 to 88, they got down to 41.82 on 428, and then declined to 41.28 to 26 on 429. Here's 429, and they declined all the way down to 41.18. We were looking for 41.28 to 26. All of that was given out when the market looked like this right here. So that's 3 separate dates in the future for highly specific market movement to happen. Let me see what else I have here. Some recent stuff this morning. We said that the S&P should advance to 41.83 to 84 into today's 3rd hour. This was in the room. A lot of this had happened by the time we had gotten into our meeting, but in the 3rd hour, we made a high of 41.95. We were simply looking for 41.83 to 84. Honestly, on days before the Fed announcement, in most cases, we'll trade, but today, I really am not crazy about the tone of the market. And I think it's partly because the market is anticipating tomorrow. I mean, they can do a lot, and we have a forecast out right now for where the market's going on the upside, which I can tell you here is higher prices. But, and it really actually could be considered to be due into today. We have one indication into tomorrow. But either way, it's higher prices than what we've seen. And but I think that the trading will be better. The actual being able to, not just the forecasting, but trading the moves will be a little better probably in tomorrow's session after the Fed interest rate announcement comes out. So we'll see what happens with that. And here they are coming down to retest that level. See, there's certain things that they're doing today that I'm not crazy about from a trading perspective. It's hard to define it. It's hard to verbalize it, what it is, but it's kind of chippy, choppy, back and forth, even though ultimately they'll go complete the numbers that we've talked about to our group. It's just not really kind of normal trading. It's a little different, and it's anticipatory with regard to the Fed interest rate announcement and so on. So Samuel's here and he says, are you saying that we could have wild swings up and down for a week? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm saying that starting tomorrow, when the Fed has its interest rate announcement put out, you're going to see volatility that is probably insane. So, if it isn't insane, it's going to be really, really good. And it's going to be good for at least a week or more. So we are looking forward to that. I'm not crazy about today, trading today. I'm not so crazy about it. The tone of the market and some other things are just not up. It's not, this is something that, if you're really a person who isn't saying, we all like to make money. We all are very happy when we make money, right? But if you're not that person who's saying, every day I get up, I have to make money, then it's not that difficult to say, you know what, the market's really not doing things the way I want to see it today. And this is an anticipatory market in anticipation of tomorrow. I'm just not, and I've seen this before the interest rate announcement, but not every time. But this is one of the biggest and most important interest rate announcements. So, if you're not hung up every day on that premise, oh, I got to make my points and all that stuff, then you're pretty cool with the idea that, this isn't really something that I'm excited about. Now, I'm going to continue watching it throughout the day. Like right now we're having this big decline. That's great. I might be able to find something in there that I could do something with if I get out of this meeting soon enough to go do that. But overall, I haven't been crazy, nor has Jerry, and we haven't actually taken trades in the room. So I myself did do something in the market this morning, and quite honestly, the market moved against my position this morning, and I was able, and I don't want to say that this is a strategy that I would use every time or that you should use every time, but there was an additional point. It was a short position. It was an additional point to get short for a target that, again, would be normally reached on the downside, even though they had moved against my original position. And they did move down, and they let me out with a basically a break even on the trade. So already I would still be ready to trade, but the tone of the market wasn't what I liked, and I'm not even particularly liking what I'm seeing now, even though it's a nice direct move down. I have to go in later and take a look at that and see if we've got something. So, if you're not just amped up and agitated and all cooking on making money, then you can make a decision like, you know what, we might not trade today, very easily, as opposed to, always wanting to turn everything into a trade. And boy, oh, look how far they moved. Oh, I could have made this much. You're not going to get very far in this business thinking like that. It doesn't work that way, even if other people tell you it does.